My Nani, maternal grandmother, and Nana, maternal grandfather, are extremely close to me. And growing up, I've had the fortune to spend immense time with them. Like most grandparents, mine too have a simple religious lifestyle, yet very different from others. Their idea about life and religion is to do with soul searching. And while this seems highly philosophical, I quite recently discovered just how powerful and magical it is. But before I tell you more about that, let me tell you what soul searching actually means. Now, we all know that death is inevitable, and everything that is supposedly ours, be it our people or possessions, is eventually going to be removed from us. Yet, despite knowing the truth, we are almost always left in a state of shock when tragedy or grief falls upon us. Now, what really happens in soul searching is that we recognize that a soul is our one and only truth, and everything else is just an occurring that shall pass by just as easily as it comes. Let me give you a little example. Just the other day, I was talking to my elder sisters about how stressful a board exam can be, and they seemed to have forgotten all about it. Although they did say that at that point in life, they too were stressed and felt that that was everything in life. But now, it's just a bygone. This made me wonder that for me too, the fear of board exam will be insignificant months or years down the line. So then, what's all the fuss about right now? And is this logic extended to everything, be it good or bad in life? This is where my Nani says that we are allowing ourselves to deviate from reality, and that is injustice to our soul, whose true nature is to be at peace at all times. So, the objective is to remind ourselves between the overwhelming emotion and realign with our destiny of finding a soul and making peace with ourselves, as we remind ourselves that we are a lone soul and nothing in our path is big enough to affect our soul permanently. While all this is nice to listen to, as the old saying goes, it's easier said than done. But let me tell you just how easy it is to actually do it. Recently, my Nana Nani went to visit an old aunt who was on a deathbed. And to everyone's shock, my Nana had a sudden attack of brain hemorrhage and was reduced to a vegetable in a hospital bed. My Nani, while realizing how shattering it could be for all of us, who were not much practitioners of her philosophy, was empathetic and dutiful, and at the same time kept us reminding of the reality that we all were removed from. She made us realize how liberating it could be to accept the truth and at the same time conduct our responsibilities. Not only did the acceptance of who we are help us cope up with the grief, but also imparted us with some strength that was magical. What's more is that it helped my Nana fight with the 40-day systemic organ failure till his death in a peaceful manner on 29 December 2022. My Nana was constantly reminded that his body, which was not who he was the bearer of the pain. He was the soul, and his soul was unaffected and would never be affected by anything ever. We could see his body turn into ashes right before our eyes. So, is he no more? Of course not. His soul is continuing its journey somewhere else, just like we all are. Looking at the calm face of my Nani, I realize how powerful putting this into practice can be. It liberates you in a manner like no else. And what's more is that it takes you one step closer to finding your soul. Thank you.